The Spun Craft Fur Fly by Buzzi. You'll need a 1/0 hook, 4 to 8 saddle hackles, strung craft fur, flash, head cement, and some fine mono thread. Attach your thread, lay down a nice thread base, and advance your thread to the back of the hook. At the bend of the hook, we're going to tie in 4 to 8 saddle hackles that have been paired together, trimmed to length, with some of the fluff removed at the end. This will help us tie in the saddle hackles. Apply a liberal coating of head cement to where you tied in your hackles. Now I'm going to show you 2 different ways to tie in your flash. The first way is the fold over method, where you just basically fold the material over the thread and tie it on. This helps you control the material and you don't have to fight the ends of your flash. The second way is to tie them into tips as we normally have done. This is a good way to secure your material, but the only problem is the material can pull out if not tied in properly. Now we're going to coat the shank of your hook in the place where we tied in our materials very liberally with head cement and attach our strung craft fur. If you can't find strung craft fur, you can use rabbit strips or just strips of craft fur. When I use my bobbin holder, I like to take a wrap around it once with my thread. This just helps it stay on a little bit better, so it doesn't fly off when you're spinning material around your hook. Now we're going to palmer our strung craft fur over that glued hook shank, stroking the fibers backwards every once in a while so that we don't wrap over too many of the fibers. Once we get up to the eye, we secure off the craft fur and cut it off. Now we're ready to whip finish the fly. When I whip finish with mono, I like to do it at least twice. That way, if one of the whip finishes come out, the second one will be there as a backup. Now we're going to pick the fibers with our bodkin or your pair of scissors. Try to pick them straight out so we create a nice big fuzz ball. And to trim it, what I like to do is pull the fibers up and down in one direction, trim it. Then if you like, you can do the same, pulling the fibers out to the side. It's just a quick way to trim. Now we're going to apply a little bit of head cement to where we tied off the fly and just on the front of the fly. And stroke the head cement lightly back into the fly. This just helps the fly holds its shape and adds a little bit of durability. There you have it, the Spun Craft Fur Fly. If you'd like to get some more information, you can contact me at BuzFly.com or contact the Atlantic Saltwater Fly Routers at aswf.info.